Aid agencies are launching a joint appeal to help millions of people affected by the drought in East Africa. It's the worst in the region for decades. Oxfam is operating in North Kenya, and Anna Ridout is with the charity in Wajir and can speak to her now. Thanks very much for joining us, Anna. Just tell us a little bit about the situation where you are.
Well, I've been in Wajir, one of the worst hit areas of Kenya today, with our emergency team here. And I've been to areas that have dry wells. They haven't had water in the wells for 5 years, and no rain, proper rain really, for 2 years. And so 80% of this particular village's cattle had died, and they were really struggling.
Anna, I'm just going to ask you one more question, if you can. We do seem to be having some problems hearing you. Just tell me, so we know that 80% of the cattle have died. What about people there? How are they coping?
Well, an old lady who has grown up in this area said that she has stopped worrying about the death of her cattle and is now worrying about the lives of children in particular, and also the elderly. She said there's a real shortage of milk and meat, and they are completely reliant on the rice and the beans being provided by aid agencies. But she said there is not enough food in this area, and there really needs to be much more brought in terms of support in able to help. A woman, for example, that I met, who was travelling with 7 children, who have come to town in search for food and water because she just can't find it anywhere else.
What is Oxfam able to do to help the situation?
Well, at the moment, we're working in this area. We're providing cash to the most vulnerable people, because these are nomadic cattle herders who have lost a lot of their cows and their goats, the income that they rely on in order to buy food. And so there is some food in the market, but they need the cash in order to buy it. So that's what we're doing. We're also helping to provide clean water by repairing boreholes and trying to, where there are wells that are working, helping the community to support that in order to get water and food to people as soon as possible.
OK, and we've also been talking about today camps where there are over 300,000 people. Are there other people going to those camps, and is enough being done to help them?
Well, what we're seeing here in Wajir is that people are coming to urban centres, to the main town here, and villages are... Hundreds of people are coming to villages daily, and that's putting a real strain on the communities because they don't have enough themselves. And so that's why the DEC is appealing today, because people are going all over this area that hasn't seen rain since 2009, looking for food and water. And so it has got to that emergency threshold where we are having to bring in emergency aid. And yes, we are seeing people fleeing and coming to these areas in search for those basic essentials.
OK, Anna Ridout, thanks very much.